This will get me level 56 agility. I've just been doing some training at the wilderness course after underground pass. Realised that I definitely needed to get my agility up. And that should get me level 60 agility then. I've been training here for a while now. It's pretty good XP actually. It's about 35k an hour, so level 60 agility. After a hell of a long trek, that is the Legends quest completed. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought, but it took me a hell of a long time. There is level 70 cooking coming in. That is the final requirement for the awesomeness part of Recipe for Disaster, so I'll probably now go do that part of RFD. There we go, then we have freed King Awesomeness, I think that's how you pronounce it. Only one left now, so that's the ogre, so yeah, that shouldn't take me too long. Okay, there is the final member of the RFD people to free. Now I can, I just need to get another I need 175 quest points to continue, so that's going to be pretty much what this episode will be about. So yep, that's all the Recipe for Disaster members freed and Dragon Gloves unlocked. Oh, 69 range coming in from the XP I got. Okay, that will be level 67 smithing achieved. Just been at Blast Furnace for a bit, training my smithing, so up to level 67 now. That is all my iron ore smelt. I've been at the Blast Furnace doing that for probably the past few hours. There's a clan called All Furnace, and they do like Blast Furnace shifts where you get like, say, 2,000 bars an hour, so that's like really good. So this is the amount of bars that I've smelted. So I'm going to be making all them into probably steel plate bodies, and I'll be alcheming those steel plate bodies for profit. As far as the amount of smithing levels I get, I think that should hopefully will get me to 69 smithing, and then I can simply maybe just buy some more iron ore and then do steel bars until I get to 70. As from 70, I have a couple of choices. I can either just smith out all that gold with my goldsmith gauntlets, or I can go do addy bars or mithril bars here at the blast furnace as well. So I'll be making that choice a bit nearer the time. Okay, so now the steel bars are gone, I'm going to go runecraft myself a couple of thousand of nature runes just so I can have the nature runes to out those steel plated bodies. You might say, why don't you just buy the nature runes? Well, I kind of want to train my runecrafting a bit because you need to get it up for diaries, so this is a good chance to train it. So this will probably take me 2 hours. I don't know how many nature runes you can do an hour, but I'll be using those nature runes to out the steel plate bodies, which hopefully should get me probably a couple of mil in money. That is 2,000 nature runes crafted then. That didn't take too long, only took about an hour and probably an hour and 45 minutes to do, and I wasn't doing it at the fastest pace, so that will be enough nature runes to alch all the steel plate bodies that I make, and of course alch anything I need in the future. So that's nice for me. And what I'll do is I'll alch those steel plate bodies and I'll train like agility at the same time, collect my Hearts of Grace. You know, super self-sufficient mode activated here. But yep, now I need to just turn all these steel bars here into steel plate bodies, and I should get, if I do the maths, about 1,100, something like that anyway. So yep, that's what I'll be doing next. There is level 70 smithing coming in. I thought I would only get like 69, but I seem to have a lot more experience than I thought. I thought you didn't get, God, sorry about the noise. I thought you got a much less experience from steel, but it seems not. So 70 smithing coming in. Now I'm going to go alch all these steel plate bodies. I've still got about 100 to go, so yep. I'll probably go to the Sears agility course, just go alch them while I do that, and hopefully maybe get an agility level 2. Okay, so like I said, now I'm going to be alching all those steel plate bodies. It should get me a profit of somewhere over 1.2 mil, I think, if I got my calculations correct. I'm going to be doing the Sears Village agility course while I do this, but I don't know how much I'm going to fail on it. I don't know how much XP it is an hour, so I'm just going to be testing it out really. As far as how long it should take, shouldn't take me too long to out them, maybe an hour and a half it should take me to out then. So yeah, I'll be back with any agility levels or magic levels that I get. There is 62 agility coming in just there. We're about halfway through our alching. It's not been too long so far. It's been about 45 minutes, so we're doing pretty well. Probably we might get one more agility level while we keep alching. So yep, I'll be back with either the next magic level or the next agility level. There is level 74 magic. Not too long to go now. I've got about 950k, and I'll probably get another at least 300k from that. So about 1.2 mil I'll end up with. But 74 magic coming in. One more level needed for the trident. 63 agility coming in then. Only 5 left. I'll probably have a clip after this, but 63 agility. There we go, then that is all our still play buddies out. That's in the end got us 1.3 mil, not quite 1.3 mil, but almost 1.3 mil. It didn't take too long either. It was about probably 1 hour 30, 1 hour 40 minutes of doing it. And I sort of, just watch Netflix while I do it, so there wasn't really any problem with that. Right, so the plan is now I'm 70 smithing. I'm going to be go ahead and using all the gold ore that I have with the goldsmith gauntlets, and then with that I will be getting myself to the highest smithing level I can, and then whatever I do with the bars is undecided yet, but now we'll be smelting about 16,000 gold ore, so I'll be doing it at blast furnace. That'll probably take me 8 hours at least, so yep, good luck me. Oh, and I forgot to say, this has never happened to me before in the game. We have a green cash stack at last. I've never had a green cash stack before, so a little bit excited, I suppose. It's the first time, and hopefully the only time I'll ever have a green cash stack. It shouldn't hopefully go down to anything less than that, unless I have to spend it. But finally, then we do have ourselves a green cash. Okay, 71 smithing coming in now. Not too far through my gold now. The XP is extremely quick here, so yep, should be leveling fairly fast here. Hopefully we'll get to about 76 by the time we're finished. 72 smithing now. Still got quite a bit of gold ore left, so yep, 75 definitely looks likely. So, and I might even get more than that. So yep, we've done about 2,500 so far. Okay, that's the trauma events quest completed. Just taking a small break from smithing them. I did the haunted mine quest, the wanted quest, and now the Choromens quest. I might do a few more quests, working towards 175 quest points for recipe for disaster. But yep, so the goals really now are just to get all that gold ore smelter, then 175 quest points. 70 fishing coming in there. That is my another 70 skill to the collection. So yeah, level 70 fishing. Throne of Miscellanea completed. Just a simple quest I had to get out of the way, really. I'll probably now do Royal Trouble, as that's the one that gives you extra approval, I think. So yep, I'll be back with the completion of Royal Trouble. There is one small favour complete. It took me about 1.5 hours. Not as long as it took me on RS2, but still a horrible quest, one of the worst in the world. Okay, I'm going to be doing one more quest. That'll be Swan Song, because this quest now unlocks me that, and then after that I will definitely finish off my smithing. There it is then, Swan Song has been complete. Not a very hard quest actually, if I'm honest. The boss fight was actually pretty easy, but I think that's the last of the quests I'll be doing on this episode. Only one more quest point, then I'll be ready to do recipe for disaster. I'll probably just do that quest off recorder. So now definitely going to be back to the smithing. That's all I'll be doing now until I finish that goal. So yeah, I'll be back with any smithing level that I get. 75 smithing coming in, then 3 levels to go, then I should get 78. I calculated by the time I have smelt all my gold. Seems I got my calculations spot on. This bit of gold, there we go then, 78 smithing has been achieved. That's the last smithing level I'll get, and that is the last lot of gold ore too, so calculations were completely right. So yep, 78 smithing has been achieved. I'll have a clip coming next just explaining what I'm going to be doing with that gold. Okay, so that's 15,665 gold ore has been smelted. That got me all the way from 70 smithing to 78, so excellent XP there, exactly what I wanted. That's what I'll do with it then. I've decided that I'm going to craft some of the gold bars, most likely half, into either, I think, gold rings or gold necklaces, and then I'm going to runecraft about 7,000 nature runes, and then I'm going to alch all of the gold rings while I do agility round seers for the course for XP and profit in all 3 of those skills. The reason I'm going to runecraft all those runes instead of buying them is because I have to get my runecrafting up for achievement diaries, so I might as well start now and do it there. And as you can see, yep, only worth 2.3 mil. The 15,000 gold ore was about 4 mil, so I've lost about 1.7 mil there, which is, I guess you could say, a bit of a shame, but that's the plan then. That's going to take me a hell of a long time, and I'm not going to be doing that on this episode at all. So yep, I'll just quickly go over, turn all of it into gold rings or necklaces, sell half of it, alch half of it, runecraft half the nature runes required, alch it while doing agility. Hopefully I'll get 70 agility while doing it. So yep, hopefully that'll work out perfectly like this. So that's all my gold ore done, and that's another goal knocked out of the way. There we go then, guys. That is recipe for disaster completed. That's one of probably the biggest goals I've had on my account for a long time. I never actually did this quest on RS3 in the end. I kind of gave up on it, and You know, I didn't really know what it gave you because I was a bit of a noob back then, but I suppose you could say it's a pretty big goal completed on the account. It's going to also mark the end of this episode. There'll be a clip coming next explaining what we did in the episode and what will be coming next. So, yep, that is Recipe for Disaster completed. As for this XP lamp, I'll probably use it on agility. There we go then guys, that is going to be the end of this progress video. Just to go over what we did a ton of questing, and we smelt all 15,000 of our gold ore and 5,000 steel bars. So this progress video was a little bit different to the others. It wasn't really sort of focused on a particular thing. It was sort of just doing quests and smithing levels and fishing levels and everything here and there. Like I said, I didn't actually record much of my progress. You probably noticed my quest point count was going up and up, and I actually didn't record too many of the quests I did because, you know, who really cares if I did some quests that takes like 5 minutes to complete. That's the thing. I only really recorded the important quests that I did. Otherwise, it would be a bit boring for you guys. So in the future, then on the next episode, I did no Slayer this episode. There's definitely going to be some Slayer, and there's probably going to be a couple of different things. Perhaps a little bit more KBD, or maybe even some barrows. As for barrows, like I say, I just need to get 75 magic for a trident, or I could use the Iron Staff, but the way I want to do it is just to use the trident, because I can afford one, and because I've got ancients, I can use like ice burst, and that should hopefully do it. I should hopefully get more chests than I normally do per trip. So that's the plan for the future then, guys. Thank you very much for watching this progress video. Apologise, it did take a while to come out, but as you can see by how much progress was made, that is exactly why. So thanks for watching and have a good day.